friends, it's Natasha, and in this video I'm going to be showing you Daily Grams Grade 3. This is from the Easy Grammar Systems. This is the teacher edition, but it does have the student pages in it. You can get a separate student book, but this comes all in one. Now, Daily Grams is not intended to be used for instruction. It is guided review aiding mastery skills. However, the third grade program is one of their programs that actually does include more instruction than the other grade levels. So this is 180 daily reviews that includes capitalization, punctuation, grammar and other concepts, and daily sentence combining. Now, one thing I'll note about this is it does include prepositions. Grade 3 grammar that includes prepositions is few and far between. There's only a few options out there. Anyway, this one does include prepositions, just in case you were wondering. So we have capitalization, content, and sequence, grade 3. So we've got, when it talks about abbreviations, business, closing the letter, day of the week, friendly letter, and so forth, all the times that they'll be learning about capitalization. And then there's more on this page, punctuation, content, and sequence there, then grammar and other concepts, content, and sequence. So we are going to cover everything from all the capitalization rules to all of the punctuation rules. So those are pretty standard, but I really want to talk about the grammar because that way you can tell. I just feel like with the grammar, when I'm looking for a program, I want to know what grammar concepts it's covering. So that's what we're going to focus on. Capitalization and punctuation is pretty basic. We know what those are. But in this program, it covers adjectives, adverbs, compound words, conjunctions, dictionary skills, difficult words, friendly letters, nouns, prefixes, roots, suffixes, prepositions, pronouns, rhyming words, sentence combining, sentence types, subject-verb agreement, subject and verb phrase identification, synonyms, antonyms, homonyms, and verbs. Okay. The purpose of Daily Grams Guided Review Aiding Mastery Skills Grade 3 is to provide students with daily review. However, like I said, this particular text offers more teaching than some Daily Grams books. However, this text is not a teaching text. So that's just something to keep in mind. Format. Note that each page is set up in this manner. 1, sentence 1 is always capitalization. Sentence 2 always is punctuation. Numbers 3 and 4 address general concepts. And number 5 is always a sentence combining. All right. And then we have the procedure. Students should be trained to do grams immediately upon entering the classroom. Well, if you're homeschooled, that doesn't really apply. But students will finish at different rates. Again, give the answers orally as a class. Again, this for homeschool, I think doesn't even necessarily apply. But in other words, this is good bell work if you are in a classroom. Suggestions, keep copies and have them on file. Praise your students, solicit as much student response as possible, and so forth. All right, so the meat of this program is just these pages, okay? So we've got all the way from day 1 all the way to day 180, formatted in the same way. And then we have the answers in the back. So let's take a look at day 1. Again, capitalization is number 1, and it says capitalize the days of the week. So it gives you that little teaching tip right there. Example, Friday. And then they need to fix a sentence, meaning they need to capitalize the day of the week. And it doesn't say this, but of course they also need to capitalize the first word in the sentence. So they should fix all the capitalization, even if it's not in the rule right there. Okay, punctuation. Place a period after the abbreviation of titles used with a name. Example, Mrs. Soto. However, do not place a period after Miss in a title. Example, Miss Cleek. And then we have Mr. Jones, so it just wants them to put in the punctuation. It's not even a sentence. Part of speech, verbs, write the contraction. Is not, so they should write isn't. Parts of speech, nouns. A noun names a person, place, or thing. Or, as we know it, a noun names a person, place, thing, or idea. And circle the noun that names a thing in this sentence. The tree is growing, so then they would circle tree. And then sentence combining, my sister is nice and my sister is funny. They want the student to write my sister is nice and funny. And that is just how it goes. Again, these things are all going to be different each day, but they're going to fit under the category. So number 1 is always capitalization, 2, punctuation, 3 and 4 always general, fall into that grammar area. And then number 5 is always sentence combining. And that is how this book goes. So it's only 5 daily questions to get them going. Although, as you can see, there are sometimes, more than one question in one. Same here, but it is 1 page a day. It is never more than one side of a page per day. And so that is really great. So there we have it. That is Daily Grams Grade 3. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button because this channel is all things homeschool. And so if you love homeschool and homeschool curriculum like I do, hit that subscribe button because this is the place to be. I'll see you in the next one.